Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Sri Vrajamandala Parikrama, Nandagaon. Other pastime places in Nandagaon. Nandabhaga. Nearby south of Sri Rupa Goswami's Bhajana Kuti is Nandabhaga, Nanda Maharaja's garden. This garden was full of lush green trees and creepers laden with many varieties of fruits and flowers. One of Nanda Maharaja's cowsheds, where Krishna and Balarama milked the cows and also practiced wrestling with the sakhas, was also here. Srimati Radhika used to come along this path together with her girlfriends on her way from Javata to Nanda Bhavana. Once Srimati Radhika and her Sakhis were coming to Nanda Bhavana to cook. Some distance from this place, they saw Krishna and the cowherd boys milking the cows. Lalita Sakhi said, "We should take the other path. Vraja's crown jewel of debaucheries is looking towards us with greedy eyes while he milks the cows, and he will certainly tease us in one way or another." But Radhika insisted. "What can that debauchee do to us?" she said. "We should fearlessly take this path." She and her friends proceeded to walk in Krishna's direction. As Srimati Radhika came close, Krishna aimed a current of milk at her face and drenched it. Waves of pleasure surged within the Sakhas and Sakhis, and they all began to laugh. With knitted eyebrows, Srimati Radhika glared at Krishna and continued on her way. As she walked, somehow her pearl necklace broke and the pearls fell to the earth, scattering her here and there. So she sat down to collect them. The Sakhis understood Srimati Ji's heart and knew that on the pretext of picking up the pearls, she was actually beholding her beloved for some time more. Remembrance of this pastime is like an ocean, and Sri Rupa Goswami has placed many such oceans in the pot of his Ujjvala Neelamani and other books. In other words, in his books he has described these vast pastimes in a few words. Ashishwara Mahadeva. A short distance to the east of Nandabhaga is Ashishwara Mahadeva and Ashisheshwara Kunda. Parjanya Maharaja used to bathe here and worship Ashisheshwara Mahadeva, who fulfills all desires. Ashisheshwara Mahadeva easily becomes pleased even by a little worship and bestows blessings, Ashisha, by which all of one's desires may be fulfilled. Some Vrajavasis also say that it was by the blessings of Ashisheshwara Mahadeva that Parjanya Maharaja had 5 sons endowed with all good qualities and had such a highly qualified grandson as Sri Krishna. Jal Vihara Kunda. This pond lies to the west of Ashisheshwara Kunda. Krishna and the Sakhas played Jal Vihara Karna in Jal Vihara Kunda. Jogiya Sthala. This very charming place, surrounded by trees and creepers, lies northeast of Krishna Kunda. Mahadeva Shankara worships Krishna here, and therefore this place is also known as Mahadeva's sitting place, Bhaitaka. Once Mahadeva Shankara, desiring to have Krishna's darshan, was wandering throughout Vraja like a madman, but his repeated attempts bore no success. Sometimes Krishna would be sleeping when he arrived, and sometimes he would be sucking the breast of his mother. Also, Mother Yashoda did not want to show her baby Krishna to this strange yogi whose hair was matted, who was adorned with a necklace of serpents, and was riding a bull and carrying a trident in his hand. She thought that he might give her son the evil eye. Finally, a defeated Shankara sat down at this very spot, firm in his decision not to leave until his desire was fulfilled. He started to beg by invoking the name of God, loudly calling out, "Alakha Niranjana, Alakha Niranjana," and playing on his damaru drum. Inside Nanda Bhavana, baby Krishna also started to bawl just as loudly as Shankara was calling out and playing his drum. The drum playing did not stop, nor did Krishna's crying. Finally, the clever elderly gopis advised Yashoda, "This must be the work of that yogi. He certainly knows some mantras, so why not call him to pacify the child?" They went to the yogi and said, "Oh yogi, come. Nandarani Yashomati is calling you to Nanda Bhavana." Hearing this, Shankaraji became so happy and made his way to Nanda Bhavana, where he took some mustard seeds and salt in his hand, touched the head of baby Krishna and blessed him. When touched by the hands of Shankara, Nandalala immediately stopped crying and began to make sounds of joy. Seeing the yogi's wonderful act, Nandarani, Yashoda, became very pleased with him and gave him her pearl necklace in charity, saying, "Yogi, you should stay here at Nanda Bhavana, and whenever my Lala cries, you should pacify him by your darshana." Suradasa has described this pastime in the following poem, which is steeped in transcendental emotion. चल रे जोगी नंद भवन में यशोमती तो ही बुलावे, लटकट शंकर आवे मन में मोद बढ़ावे। नंद भवन में आयो जोगी राय नो कर लीनो, भार फेल लाल के ऊपर हाथ सिस पार दीनो। विठा भाई अब दूर बदन की खिलाक उठे नंद लाला, खुशी भाई नंदाजू की रानी दीनी मोतिया माला। रहू रे जोगी नंद भवन में ब्रज को बासो की जाए, जब जब मेरो लाला रोवाए तब तक दर्शन दी जाए। तुम तो जोगी परम मनोहर तुमको वेद बखाने, शिव बोले बोले भूदो भाबा नाम हमारो, शूर्ष्या मोही जाने। Krishna Kund. This very beautiful pond within a dense grove of Kadamba trees is situated near Nandishwara hill to the east. Sri Krishna used to enjoy water sports here with his friends. On the northern bank of this pond is the path he took to go cow grazing. Krishna also used to bring his thirsty cows here to drink water. Chitta Swami has described this cow grazing pastime in a very heart-touching way. आगे गाय पचेन गाय इत गाय उत गाय, गोविंद को गायों में बसवो खो भवाय। गाया के संग धावे गाया में सचु पावेन, गाया की खूर राज आंसो लगावे। गाया सोन व्रज छायु वैकुंठ हु बिश्रायो, गाया के हेत कर लाय उठावे। चित स्वामी गिरिधारी विठलेश वापुधारी, ग्वारिया को भेस धारे गाया में आवे। The cows are in front of, behind and on either side of Govinda, who likes to sit in their midst. He runs with the cows, takes rest with them and smears the dust of their hooves over his body. He so much relishes the company of the cows in Vraja that he even forgets Vaikunta. To protect the cows, he lifted Govardhana with his own hand. The Lord of Chitta Swami, Giridhari Vittalesha, assumes the form of a cowherd boy and appears in the dynasty of Gopas. When Uddhava arrived in Nandagaon, he spent the entire night consoling Nanda and Yashoda at Nanda Bhavana. In the early hours before dawn, he came to this pond, bathed and sat down on the southern bank to recite his morning mantras. At that time, he saw the gopis who were hiding in the Kadamba grove nearby, and after completing his mantras, went there to meet them. Thank you. Hare Krishna.